Hey everyone, it's Deidra Penrose, and today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about creating conversations and making sure that you are growing and creating a relationship with the people that you are talking to before you are actually inviting them to join your journey in a fitness challenge group or with a coaching opportunity. So I feel like that's one of the biggest struggles that people have is just creating a conversation and starting to build a relationship, and they go straight to the cold inviting, and it kind of turns people away. So I know there are a ton of people that are inviting like crazy, and I know we have the go for no list, and a lot of those people are just cold invites. You're literally sending the very first message and it's saying, hi, so-and-so. I don't know if you know, but I am a Beachbody coach and I am looking for 5 people to join me, blah, blah, blah. Or, I'm extending an invite to you to join my next challenge group that's 30 days long and it contains this, this, and this. So I want to step away from that a little bit. I feel like that's why people back away, because they're looking at that invite and they're saying, okay, they don't care about me. They don't care what's going on in my life. They just want to sale. So this month, actually, where's mine at? Here it is. So this month, I have my Go for No sheet, as I do every month. And this is just for me and my own accountability, to see how many people that I'm talking to every month and how many people I'm inviting every month. So instead of this being my invite list, this is actually now my creating conversation list. So this 100 squares, these are literally people that I am just creating a conversation with to try to build a relationship with. And it was getting a little bit scary for me because I haven't done that in a while. And I hate to admit that, but it's completely true. And I realized, and I'm just going to be honest with you guys, I realized that my business was starting to go downhill a little bit. My Success Club points aren't as high as they usually are. I feel like some of my customers are falling off a little bit, and it's my own fault. And luckily, I realized what I was doing, and I needed to change things and step up my game a little bit and go back to the basics and just take a step back and try to build those relationships. So these people that I have are just people that I have on my Facebook list, on my friends list, or Instagram that I am following or that they are following me, or my like page. So those are the main social media outlets that I use. And I went through my friends list. So I took a couple hours on looking at my friends list. And when you can break it down when you go to your friends list. So it'll say high school, college, work. I went to my high school first, and I just scrolled through those people that I knew were not a coach and did not have a coach. So I would go over to their profile, their Facebook wall, and here is what I want you guys to do. This is key. I would go over, I would like 2 things on their Facebook wall, comment on one, and then send them a message. When I'm sending them a message, it's usually saying, hey, how you doing? I haven't talked to you in a while. And then you can ask how their kids are. Do something that comments on what you commented on their Facebook wall. So comment about, if you already made a comment about their kids or their job or what they're doing. In that message, comment on that and extend it a little bit further. Hey, how are your kids? They look so cute in that picture. How is everything going? Start the conversation. Do not say anything about Beachbody or what you're doing, okay? Now, there were times where I had trouble doing that because some people do not post a lot on their Facebook. So I'm like trying to figure out what can I like and comment on. Like they haven't posted in a month. So it's hard for me to say, well, that just popped up in my Facebook feed, because it didn't. So I would just send them a message and ask how they're doing. Say we haven't talked in a while. I just wanted to catch up. Are you guys getting ready for the holidays? How are the kids? They're growing so fast. Or how is work? So that's a way that you can create a conversation. Now, there were a couple people that I went to message and I literally didn't know who they were, but I know I went to school with them and we never had a conversation on Facebook. And I'm like, I have no idea what to say because honestly, like when I was in school, I was very quiet to an extent. I was very shy because I didn't have a lot of friends. I was one of those who ate in the bathroom at lunch. So it was hard for me to reach out to some of these people because I didn't know them. I don't remember them because I kind of hid. And I know that these people are on my Facebook list for a reason. All right. So why not make use of them being on your friends list? They're just sitting there. They're making space on your friends list. And you have a max of 5,000. Not everyone is there, but I am there. And I've had to delete people twice now. So I'm like, well, if they're going to make use of being my friend on Facebook, I'm going to do something about it. So I sent a message. For instance, I would say, hey, Heather, how are you? I know that we've been friends for quite a long time on Facebook, and I know we went to school together, but we actually never had a conversation. So I just wanted to say hey and make use of being friends on Facebook. So how are you doing? That's actually what I do. That's what I did to a few people, and almost all of them responded back to me. And they laughed, and they were like, oh, yeah, hey, how's everything going? And we have conversations going. But if I would not have done that, I would, number one, still have her as a friend on Facebook and still not having a conversation. Two, if what's the worst that can happen is they ignore you. And if they ignore you, okay, well, at least you tried. But you have to make use of them being on your friends list. Why else would they be there? There's no sense. So make use of it. It's okay. It's scary, especially when you're like, I don't want them to think I'm crazy or, weird, but hey, you're friends. So do something with it. All right. So that is how you can create conversation. I know you're probably thinking, okay, well, how do I actually invite them? And I'm getting to that. I really am. But we have to make the conversation, ask how they're doing, and eventually, for the most part, they will ask how you're doing too. And that's when I will say, oh, I'm doing really well, thanks. I'm actually working at home with my kids, and I have my own fitness business, and it's a lot of fun. What are you doing? How's everything going with you? Usually they'll go back and forth, and most of the time they will come back and say something about what your fitness business is. And if they don't, then you can ask about it. And you can say, while I'm talking to you, I actually wanted to go ahead and extend an invite to you. I do have a 5-day free clean eating group coming up, and I wanted to extend an invite to you just to get some daily tips and recipes and motivation to help you along your fitness journey if that is something you are interested in. Let me know either way. No pressure, but I wanted to give you that opportunity. That's simple. All right. And if you're not running a clean eating group, just switch it over to a challenge group. Same thing, a 30-day fitness accountability group where you give tips, recipes, and motivation and help along your fitness journey. If this is something you need to be interested in, let me know. No pressure. All right. So a lot of times you can create the conversation by going onto their Facebook wall. Like I said, when you're liking those things on their Facebook wall and doing one comment, I try to look for things that have to do with health and fitness or what they're doing, their journey, recipes, anything with clean eating. So I will comment on that. And then when I'm in that conversation, after I ask how they're doing and we have that conversation going, I will say, hey, I also noticed that you had a post about exercising or about recipes. Are you into health and fitness? Or are you on your fitness journey? Do you like working out? Are you into clean eating? These are the kind of things that is an easy access for you to jump in and say that you have a 30-day fitness challenge group, support group, or a 5-day clean eating group, and you wanted to extend that invite. It looks like they're interested, so I wanted to extend that invite to you and see if you would like to be in it. So that's how you can get the conversation going. Once you do that, if they say yes, what is it about? What does it entail? How much does it cost? I never say how much it costs. I completely ignore that because you have to show the value of what you're giving them before they accept and you give them a price. All right. But I will talk about what their health and fitness goals are. So I will say, that's awesome that you're interested. Go ahead and tell me what your health and fitness goals are and what actually has you interested. What would you like out of this? And then, keep that conversation going. Just ask 1 or 2 questions at a time without overwhelming them and giving them word vomit everywhere. So ask about their health and fitness goals. Ask about how their nutrition is currently. How many meals a day are you eating and what types of food? Once they go through that, tell me what you do right now for exercise. And do you like cardio? Do you like weight training? Do you like yoga, or a variety? So then you're getting to know about their exercise. And it just goes on. Little questions, one by one, so you're not vomiting all over them, but you're also getting to know them and what their needs are. So by the time you're asking these questions, you can figure out what they need, and then you can find a program that will work for them. And then after you find a program, you would say, based on the information that you've given me, I really think that this program would be awesome for you. Would you mind if I went ahead and sent you a video to show you what this program entails? They say yes. You send it over and say, do me a favor and just let me know once you're done. That way we can, I can answer any questions that you may have and we can go from there. If they do not answer, you follow up with them within 24 hours. All right, give them a little bit of time, but just, when you do that follow-up, say, hey, I haven't heard from you. I just wanted to make sure that you saw that video. It is just a quick 2-minute video. I would love your feedback and help you move forward along your fitness journey. And then you can keep going from there. Whenever I talk about Shakeology, it's not until after I talk about how their nutrition is. And whenever I talk about a fitness program, I do say that if they are interested in the group, we do incorporate a fitness program and Shakeology into our regimen to help with our nutrition. It's our daily dose of dense nutrition and superfoods, and it's one meal that's going to be very easy and convenient for you to help you along your goals. And let them know nutrition is 80% of your results, so this is going to be something that's going to help you tremendously. All right, guys, so I've given you a lot of information. I hope it wasn't too overwhelming, but I hope this helps you along your conversations and you can keep them going, building new relationships and getting people on board. All right, guys, thank you and have a great day. See ya.